Yes, we're back.
Back
Together again. It might not look like we're 1 metre apart, but I promise that we are.
That's right, it's true.
It's just the trick of the camera. Anyway, let's get right into it. You're not here to see us, you're here for the music. And this
is Grant Green, and I have to say that I really haven't picked anything up in the last 4 months at all, really. Just bits and bobs.
A couple of dodgy diseases.
That's right. But the boot sales have started, and I did actually go over the weekend, and I've got this Grant Green, the main attraction with Hubert Law's. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, this track is called The Main Attraction, and it's 19 minutes long as well, Bradley.
We won't play it all though, Chris.
No.
We've got a bit to get through, and we've got to get down to the pub, because we can go back down the pub with our man Trent.
And this will be the first time I've been to a pub since March.
Wow. It's been the first time I've been to the pub since lunchtime.
Brad's been out, he's been whoring himself already, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about disease.
Do not care, yeah. But we got to play a couple in honour of a couple of people that sadly passed away.
Well, you know what, yeah, we do, definitely, yeah. So obviously Ennio Morricone and Joey Dees, who passed away a couple of weeks ago, which was so sad, because
very sad, yeah.
Always championed his stuff, and he always sent through his stuff for us to play as well. So yes, we will be playing one of his. Yeah. But next up, we've got another boot sale find, and this is Sweet Inspirations. Don't know which one we're going to go for, but I think it's But You Know I Love You. So there we go. I think this is the one that we were going to play.
I think it starts like this, but then it gets groovy.
I hope so.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Lovely.
Indeed. So you'd think there'd be a lot to talk about, since we haven't actually. This is the first time I've seen Brad actually in 4 months.
That's not true.
No, that's a lie, because a couple of days ago he actually met me when I was picking up my kid from school.
Yeah.
Hanging around outside the school he was. His bag of sweets and puppies in the boot.
I've been a good boy. I've been literally at home a lot, and in the last whatever, a little while, but it's been nice. I've literally tried to hide away. I haven't been on social media since March.
Do you know what? I haven't really.
I haven't been on it.
I haven't at all.
Without the show, it was just no point.
Exactly. I haven't, and I have to say I kind of enjoyed the staying away from everything. You know what I mean? I just sort of I just thought about family, and that's what we did. You know what I mean? We just stayed together.
Conversations about things happening in person. Don't use social media for your conversations.
That's right. I hate social media, man. I know that obviously we do this and it goes on social media.
That's it. That's fine. So use it for your art.
Yeah, then that's fine. But yeah,
I'm not preaching, actually. Sorry.
No.
Anyway,
yeah. This is wicked. What have we got next? We got another boot sale find, and I've had this before. For some reason, I must have sold it. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Svengali by Gil Evans. So yeah, you see that in the boot sale, you're gonna pick it up. Yeah, this is cool. This. Yeah, I've actually tidied up this.
It is like we've even got
we've got bar stools
we could be like
in here.
The two Ronnies.
We really could.
There's O'Connor.
Or Valdinican.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done the garden up. I've done loads of things, and I've enjoyed just not being. Yeah, just.
I've done nothing.
I've been working the whole time through as well. So there you go.
I put a jazz mix up on Mixcloud. My Mixcloud. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I think it might even be a HBS MA Mixcloud.
Oh really?
I think it might be mine. Not sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I put that up on my Mixcloud.
Cool.
Good. A lot of people have been watching the shows, even though we've not been about. I've noticed that. There's been a few comments come through on the YouTubes.
Oh, okay.
And, obviously, as always, the Cookie Crew one gets lots of attention.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Just people keep watching it.
Yeah.
This is cool.
This is really cool. Yeah, good to have them. Anyway, next up, another boot sale find, and this is Friends of Distinction. And the track is It's Sunday, and it's a really nice sunshine pop soul sort of stuff. So here we go. Yeah. Begging to be sampled. Nice. Yeah. there's been so much that's been going on over the last 4 months that I can't actually remember half the things that I thought of earlier that we should be plugging. But we should be plugging the Cold Crush TV show that they've been doing on Fridays, and obviously the radio show as well, and that's been going down a storm, and I've tuned in a fair few times. So please tune in and see Mr. Simon Specific and Sir Whirlwind of D and guests. Yeah.
You know, I saw that Mr. Hicks and Mr. Parker did the
Chip shop. They did, yeah.
Sunday.
They did.
I didn't even know that because I don't really check social media, but I saw that they did, and I was like, oh, I haven't gone down. It's a bit sad.
Yeah, but you know, lots of people have been doing stuff. Exactly. That's when they do it. Yeah.
As they walk in this place.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's keep the songs coming, Chris. Come on.
Indeed. Well, next up, I have to say, during this, obviously, a few people have been selling bits and bobs on, not even on Discogs or eBay, but Andre down in Guernsey, my main man, he actually sort of like put a few things up, I think, on Instagram, like records that he wanted to get rid of. And he put this up, and I was like, I'll have that, please, Mr. Andre. And it's such a beautiful album that I had to get it. Now, I don't know whether we should go with We Almost Lost Detroit, which is a funky slow burner, but I got it initially just because I really love the up-tempo sort of like race track in France, so I think we should play that one.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with this. It's a great tune.
It's a wicked tune. It's a wicked album. It's so good. And I didn't have it, so Andre, thank you very much for sending it promptly to me.
I'd really like to go to Guernsey.
Yeah, I would.
Really pretty beaches.
Well, he seems to be swimming every morning.
Does he?
He does, in the sea.
Watch him swim.
I mean, yeah, that's the only social media I do.
Andre.
Yeah, hey Andre.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm watching you. Get some smaller shorts, dude. But, yeah, but this is a wicked album. I have to say a big mighty shout out to Mr. Martin Lovegrove as well, who's been plugging away at one of his new little mags, Dig Mag, and this one that's going to be coming out soon will be a boogie funk one.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he asked me to actually sort of like include a record, and obviously I do things too late, and I sort of like sent him one through, but someone else had already done one with the same artist, so I've got to quickly find another one, write up a little blurb about it and send it over to him, which I will do probably tomorrow, Martin.
I love Mr. Lovegrove.
I love Mr. Lovegrove.
Check that out. Right now I'm crawling back into the social medias. I'll have a dig. Big man.
Cool.
Social media. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, it's wicked. Well, next up, this came out sort of like early on or midway through the lockdown, and Tough Crew on Chuck Terrian Records. You had to get one of these if you love the Tough Crew, and yeah, DJ Two Tough's Lost Archives EP, and there's so many good tracks on this, but we're going to go with Old School Jackin', so here we go. When it's got Pussyfooter in the assembly line in it, oh, it's got to be good. Yeah, this is wicked.
I nearly forgot.
What'd you forget, bro?
I did do something in lockdown.
Which swim?
A while ago, 2 years ago, we had a guy on, Jay, who does Grumadelica podcast in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And he's been in London for the last year or so. He invited me over his place to do, so a good friend of ours is turning 50, but Jay's also turning 50, and they wanted to do a track from each year since they were born. So they put together a podcast. I didn't try and influence too much because they had gone, what is this weird music you're with? But I went along for some comedy anecdotes and some choices, and it was lovely. And it ended up being about 4 hours.
But it would be if you got like 50 tracks.
Oh mate, yeah, but we spoke a lot as well. We slowly got pissed. It was a lovely day. But he's putting out soon, and I think his podcast is really popular. I talk about you a lot. You know, who would?
Only human.
Yeah. So check out Grumadelica and eventually the podcast of 50 Tunes. You'll hear me waffling on drum. Cool. It's quite good actually. I've listened to it the weekend. I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh nice, cool.
Cool. Yeah, check that out. And always check out all the other podcasts he's done. And all his music he's released. He's a talented bloke.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to him, we interviewed him, sort of talking about something. Yeah.
Really lovely guy, man. Ooh. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, this is bad. Bad meaning good.
Bad meaning good.
Anyway, next up, faithful old hound dog Mr. Brown has been busy behind the scenes during lockdown, and him and Mo Fingers have put out one hell of an album. And so yeah, you need to get this because it's on We Stay True, and it's Mo Fingers Gusto. I love the whole thing, but there's a track Uptown which is an absolute killer, so listen to this. This is great, great album. It keeps on slipping off. There we go. Yeah, really good. Obviously, Toll or Mo Fingers' debut, really, and with the talented, nimble fingers of Mr. Brown at the mixing desk as well. It's lovely, really nice.
You spoke to Mr. Brown a lot.
I have, usually sort of on Instagram and stuff. We did have one FaceTime sort of session during the lockdown, but I've just stayed away from people.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean, and not intentionally. I just didn't feel like sort of like.
Early on, I watched him doing like in that first week or so of lockdown. I think this is what made me switch off my social media. Everybody was doing loads of stuff live. Yeah. And it was one of the good things was he did a thing live. We were just playing around, chopping up beats. It was actually quite nice to sit and watch. Also checked out Ox as well.
Oh yeah.
When that was lovely. I love Ox. Yeah. He's been keeping busy by the looks of it.
He has. But some amazing stuff has come out of this lockdown, and some, I mean, loads of new music as well. I mean, the new Chrome single, that's brilliant, that's really good. I need to pick that one up. I just haven't got around to a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm just behind on everything, really. But obviously, some good stuff's come out of this, some really sad stuff. Honestly, I don't think I've known a year where so many people have died that I know. So
really?
My uncle died last week. My boss died a few weeks ago. Obviously, Ty and Joey Dees, both who came into the shop and were loveliest guys, and other people as well. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. But anyway, this is brilliant. I implore you to buy it because it is fantastic. And talking to Joey Dees, obviously, we've got pretty much every Village Live album here, but this was the first one to come out. And I think we've probably played it twice already. But
yeah, we have.
Let's face it, Mr. Thing, Michael Pogson and Village Live, you got to play Cling On Face, really, and it's such a killer. So rest in peace, Joey. It's very, very sad. Here we go.
An outpouring of love.
Oh, totally, that's right, graffiti pieces all over the place and stuff. It's just incredibly sad. Really sad. The last time I saw him was at the Discogs record fair down in Brighton. And then before that he came into the shop, and then me, him and Mr. Brown were chatting for most of the day, so you know what I mean. But anyway.
He said a lot of stuff. So he
really was. Definitely. Anyway, there's so many other things. I know I'll forget about it and we can just have a chat about it. I can't even ask.
Back now, so we'll talk about it.
I can't even ask Bradley whether he's been to the cinema.
Watched a lot of shit. Been craving it. Like a appropriate thing to say. I nearly said something really wrong. But yes, I've been craving it a lot. Lots of movies. I've watched lots of classics though.
Cool.
I've had a lot of time. And when Ennio Morricone passed away last week, I watched a few films, these soundtracks.
Do you know what? And that's, I mean, considering I actually collect soundtracks, I've got shockingly very little Ennio Morricone. I remember I had loads years ago and I just sold them for some reason. Probably because I had a shop, I suppose, and maybe I just sold a lot of them. But I just didn't replenish them because they're bloody expensive, some of them, you know what I mean? So,
well, they're all good. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Genius.
Anyway, next up we got our little break of the week, and another boot sale find, and it's kind of cool. I know it's worth cool, but Ultra Funk's version of Use Me, very nice, and there's a little break in it. So there we go.
It's a lovely version.
It's a really good version.
Yeah, it's instrumental.
Yeah.
A little bit of flute.
Yeah. We like a bit of flute.
I love flute.
I like flute.
We should just do a complete flute episode.
Flute episode. That's a great idea. James Galway.
Yeah.
Manuel and the music of the mountains with his panpipes.
Yeah.
Cool. Ron Burgundy.
Do you play the flute?
Yeah, buzz flute, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll forward skip to the break.
Yeah, let's do that.
Ish.
Yeah, a lot of record shops are open.
Few are.
A few are, there seems to be, yeah.
No, not yet. Yeah, a few are. I haven't been. I'm sure maybe I went past the break.
There you go.
Very nice. Anyway, so theme of the week is for Once Upon a Time in the West, and yeah, the harmonica one. So there you go.
Yeah, this is quite a shock to me. I mean, because by all accounts he wasn't too bad, but
It was 91 though.
was he 91? I thought 89. No, 91 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that, but I expect people to push 100 these days, especially after Captain Tom or whatever his name is. You know. We didn't play any Dame Vera Lynn. Yeah, it was sad, and I did think it was nice because then I sat and watched. I watched The Mission, and I watched Once Upon a Time in America, which is arguably my favourite Sergio Leone movie. And I watched Cinema Paradiso because I hadn't watched that in years. Oh my god, I got so emotional. Have you watched Cinema Paradiso lately?
No, I haven't seen it in probably about 20 years.
Oh my god, it hit me. I watched it last Monday night or Tuesday night, whenever it was. Late at night, all the lights I've watched it, I got so emotional.
Sobbing, were you?
I was literally at the end, I was like, oh my god, I can't deal with this.
Wailing.
Wailing. Maybe,
Pounding the walls.
maybe it's the 4 months of self-reflection, but yeah. But I always liked Once Upon a Time in the West, and I really loved it. I mean, yeah, I studied film for a bit, 2 years, and
Blockbuster.
yeah, before that, and Timothy, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the Sergio Leone expert, who was a real expert long before, not the internet, but before it was common to have the internet. But yeah, so I really got a little bit obsessed with Sergio Leone, and then by
default,
Ennio Morricone. Yeah, Ennio Morricone. But I don't know. I often go, is it The Mission that's the best, or is it the Once Upon a Time in America soundtrack that's the best? And then you think, what about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
But there's so many other sort of like Italian films, you know what I mean? Yeah, tons.
Yeah. Some of them get a little bit too romantic, but it's wonderful, yeah. You know? This is fantastic, though.
It is.
That whole opening is brilliant in this film. So, yeah. Anyway, it's good to be back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. We will catch you next week, hopefully, unless we're back down in lockdown again. Who knows?
Who knows?
We don't want to talk about that. Talking about this madness of this world. But yeah, we will catch you next week. And yeah, take care.